Having a strong and intimidating personality is not about being aggressive or overpowering others. It comes from confidence, self-awareness, and an unshakable sense of purpose. People may find you intimidating because you do not seek validation, stand firm in your beliefs, and do not let emotions control your actions. Here are 8 signs that your presence commands respect and sometimes even makes others uneasy. 1. You do not crave approval. A person with a strong and intimidating personality does not seek validation from others. You make decisions based on your own values and principles rather than relying on the opinions or approval of those around you. This confidence in yourself creates an aura of self-assurance that many people find difficult to understand. Instead of constantly wondering what others think about you, you focus on what truly matters. You do not need compliments to feel worthy or reassurance to believe in your abilities. This mindset allows you to remain independent and unaffected by the changing opinions of those around you. Because you do not crave approval, you are not easily manipulated. Many people use flattery or social pressure to influence others, but these tactics do not work on you. This makes some people feel uneasy because they realize they cannot control your decisions or sway you with empty words. Your ability to remain true to yourself, even when others disagree, sets you apart. It shows that your confidence comes from within, not from the need for external validation. While some admire this quality, others may find it intimidating because they are used to seeking constant approval in their own lives. 2. You are extremely honest. A person with a strong and intimidating personality values honesty above all else. You do not sugarcoat the truth or tell people what they want to hear just to make them feel comfortable. Instead, you believe in direct and transparent communication, even when it might be difficult for others to accept. Your honesty can be refreshing to those who appreciate sincerity, but it can also make others feel uneasy. Many people are accustomed to half-truths, vague statements, or polite lies that make social interactions smoother. When confronted with someone who speaks openly and does not engage in deception, they may feel exposed or even defensive. Your straightforward nature also means that you do not tolerate dishonesty in others. If someone tries to manipulate or deceive you, you see through their actions and call them out on it. This makes some people nervous because they know they cannot hide behind false pretenses when dealing with you. Being extremely honest does not mean being rude or insensitive. You understand the importance of tact and respect, but you refuse to compromise your integrity. People who value authenticity admire you, while those who prefer illusions may find your presence intimidating. 3. You stay calm under pressure. A person with a strong and intimidating personality remains calm even in the most stressful situations. When chaos arises, you do not panic or react impulsively. Instead, you take a step back, assess the situation logically, and respond with a level head. This ability to stay composed under pressure makes you a natural leader and someone that others look to for guidance during difficult times. Your calmness can be unsettling to those who struggle to manage their emotions. Many people are used to reacting emotionally when faced with challenges, so when they see you maintaining control, they may feel uneasy or even intimidated. Your ability to remain steady, even when others are overwhelmed, gives you an aura of quiet strength that commands respect. This mindset comes from a deep understanding that reacting emotionally rarely solves a problem. You prioritize solutions over emotional outbursts, and you refuse to let external factors dictate your inner state. While some may mistake your composed nature for indifference, in reality, it is a sign of emotional intelligence and inner discipline. By staying calm, you also inspire confidence in those around you. Whether in the workplace, personal relationships, or high-pressure environments, people trust you to handle situations with wisdom and clarity. Those who lack control over their own emotions may find your presence intimidating. But ultimately, your ability to remain calm is a powerful trait that sets you apart. 4. You set firm boundaries. A person with a strong and intimidating personality understands the importance of setting firm boundaries. You do not allow others to take advantage of you, and you make it clear what is acceptable and what is not. Whether in relationships, friendships, or professional settings, you establish limits that protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. People who struggle with boundaries may find this intimidating because they are used to getting their way with others. When they encounter someone who confidently says no without guilt or hesitation, it can make them uncomfortable. Your ability to stand firm without being aggressive shows that you have self-respect and a clear sense of what you will and will not tolerate. Having strong boundaries does not mean you are unkind or unapproachable. In fact, it allows you to build healthier and more respectful connections. You value honesty and direct communication, and you expect the same in return. Those who appreciate mutual respect will admire you for it, while those who are used to manipulating others will find your presence challenging. By maintaining these boundaries, you send a clear message that your time and energy are valuable. You do not entertain negativity, drama, or people who drain you emotionally. This makes you stand out as someone who is confident, self-aware, and in control of your own life. While some may see this as intimidating, those who truly respect you will recognize it as a sign of strength and self-discipline. 5. You are highly independent. A person with a strong and intimidating personality values independence above all else. You rely on yourself to achieve your goals, make decisions, and navigate life's challenges without constantly seeking support or validation from others. This level of self-sufficiency can be intimidating to those who are used to people depending on them or following the crowd. Your independence means that you do not need approval or reassurance to move forward. You trust your own judgment, and you are comfortable making choices that align with your values and priorities. This can make others feel uneasy, especially if they are used to influencing or controlling people around them. They may see your self-reliance as a challenge to their authority or as a sign that you do not need them, which can be difficult for them to accept. Being highly independent also means that you are not afraid of solitude. While others may constantly seek company to avoid being alone with their thoughts, you embrace time by yourself as an opportunity for growth and self-reflection. You do not feel pressured to be part of every social event or follow trends just to fit in. Instead, you choose your interactions carefully, prioritizing quality over quantity. Your ability to function without excessive dependence on others does not mean you are cold or distant. It simply means that you know your worth and refuse to sacrifice your individuality for the sake of pleasing people. This self-sufficiency earns the respect of those who appreciate strength and confidence. But it may also make some feel uneasy if they are not accustomed to dealing with people who stand firmly on their own. 6. You do not engage in drama. A person with a strong and intimidating personality does not waste time or energy on unnecessary drama. You prefer to focus on what truly matters in life rather than getting caught up in gossip, conflicts, or emotional games. This ability to rise above drama can be unsettling to those who thrive on chaos or manipulation because they realize they cannot control or provoke you. When faced with conflict, you do not react impulsively or emotionally. Instead of engaging in pointless arguments, you either address the situation directly and rationally or remove yourself from it entirely. You refuse to let petty disagreements or toxic people consume your mental space. This level of self-control and emotional discipline can make others feel powerless because they cannot drag you into their negativity. Your avoidance of drama also means that you do not entertain gossip or pointless speculation about others. You do not feel the need to tear people down to feel better about yourself. And you are not easily influenced by rumors or false narratives. This integrity can be intimidating to those who rely on manipulation and deception to gain social leverage. People who enjoy stirring up conflict may see your disinterest in drama as a threat. They realize that their usual tactics do not work on you, which can make them frustrated or resentful. However, those who appreciate authenticity and peace will respect your ability to maintain composure and focus on what truly matters. Your refusal to engage in drama sets you apart as someone who values inner peace and emotional intelligence over temporary satisfaction from unnecessary conflicts. 7. You hold yourself and others accountable. A person with a strong and intimidating personality does not make excuses for their actions or tolerate them from others. You hold yourself to high standards and take full responsibility for your choices, never shifting blame or avoiding accountability. This level of self-discipline makes you stand out because many people struggle to own up to their mistakes. You also expect the same level of responsibility from those around you. Whether in friendships, relationships, or professional settings, you do not accept dishonesty, laziness, or broken promises. If someone refuses to take responsibility for their words or actions, you call it out directly. This can make others uncomfortable, especially those who are used to getting away with excuses or manipulation. Your ability to hold people accountable is rooted in fairness rather than control. You are not trying to dominate or judge others, but you believe that respect is built on honesty and reliability. This mindset makes you a trustworthy and dependable person, but it can also intimidate those who prefer to avoid responsibility. Some may even try to label you as too harsh or too serious, simply because you refuse to tolerate dishonesty or irresponsibility. This trait earns you the respect of those who value integrity and personal growth. People who appreciate honesty and accountability see you as a leader, someone they can trust to be direct and fair, even if some find you intimidating. Your unwavering commitment to responsibility sets you apart as someone who lives with purpose and strength. 8. You are not afraid to walk away. A person with a strong and intimidating personality is not afraid to walk away from situations, people, or environments that do not align with their values. You understand that not every relationship or opportunity is worth holding on to, and you refuse to stay in toxic, one-sided, or unfulfilling situations out of fear or obligation. Your ability to walk away is not driven by arrogance or indifference, but by a deep understanding of your own self-worth. You know that staying in the wrong circumstances can drain your energy, limit your growth, and compromise your happiness. Whether it is a job that no longer challenges you, a friendship that feels one-sided, or a relationship that lacks respect, you are willing to let go without hesitation. This trait can be intimidating to others, especially those who rely on emotional manipulation or guilt to keep people around. Some may see your ability to walk away as cold or heartless, but in reality, it is a sign of emotional strength and self-respect. You do not waste time on people who play mind games, disrespect your boundaries, or take you for granted. Your willingness to leave what no longer serves you also allows you to attract better opportunities and healthier relationships. Instead of clinging to what is comfortable or familiar, you choose to embrace the unknown and trust that something better will come. This mindset makes you a powerful force, someone who cannot be controlled or influenced by fear. You live on your own terms, and that alone is enough to make people take notice.